Namaste. Welcome to Bliss Yoga Online. This week at Bliss Yoga, we're exploring our second chakra, our pelvic chakra. In this chakra, this is where we start to explore pleasure and things that make us happy and joyful. Whereas in our first chakra last week, the Muladhara chakra, that was the place where we're dealing with base survival needs. So now we're moving into the things that make us happy. And in this chakra, when it's balanced, we feel secure, we feel joyful, we feel happy. And when it's out of balance, we feel insecure, we feel obsessive, and usually oftentimes will manifest in forms of sexual dysfunction, lower back pain, issues with bladder, kidneys, and intestinal problems. This is a practice that is going to be focused mainly on our lower abdominal region and our hips. So as we come into this practice, try to focus on the things that bring you joy in your life. So let's come to our tilt spine. Close your eyes, relax your shoulders down. Take a few cleansing breaths. In through your nose, let it fall out your mouth. And letting your mouth close. Begin to allow your attention to come into your body. Notice how you're sitting. Notice sensations. Become aware of any sensations that might be calling your attention. And then begin to bring your awareness to your breath. Watching your breath flow in and out. Beginning to consciously relax your lower abdominal muscles as you inhale. And then drawing them in as you exhale. On your next inhalation, draw your chin up towards the heavens, stretching out in front of your neck. Reaching up towards the heavens. Exhaling as your chin comes to your chest. Relaxing into your shoulders. Relaxing into your back of your neck. Staying with a nice, steady, deep breath. Inhaling as you come to neutral. As you exhale, turn your head to look over your right shoulder. Open your eyes. Look to see how far back you can see. On your next exhalation, bring this twist into your spine by bringing your left hand to your right knee and your right hand behind your back. Inhale as you come to center. And as you exhale, turn your head to look over your left shoulder. Again, eyes open. feeling as you bring this twist into your spine, bringing your right hand to your left knee, left hand behind your back. Inhale as you come back to center. As you exhale, extend your legs out in front. Give your knees a bounce. Circulation going in your legs. Give our ankles and our wrists a twirl. Then move in one way and then the other. Every which way. And then bringing us to stillness. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Open everything nice and wide. Close tight. Open wide. Close tight. And release. Come on to our hands and knees. Now when we're on our hands and knees, we want our knees directly below our hips, hip width apart. We want our hands directly below our shoulders, shoulder distance apart. Fingers are spread nice and wide, and the creases of your elbows should be trying to look towards each other so that we're not hyperextending our elbows. So coming back to your nice, deep breath. On your next exhalation, curl up your spine, tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin to your chest. Take a few breaths here. On your next inhalation, bring your belly downward as you extend your tailbone up towards the heavens, pressing your shoulders back towards your hips, and look up towards the ceiling. Beginning to bring this movement with breath as we exhale, we're going to curl up our spine. As we inhale, we're going to drop our belly. Cat-cow series. So next time you come to an inhalation, come to a flat back. Curling your toes under. As you exhale, press your hips up towards the heavens as you press your chest down towards your thighs. Bringing your shoulder blades together and back. So what I see a lot of in yoga classes when we're coming into downward facing dog is I'll see a lot of people putting more weight on their hands and their shoulders are still pretty tight. And so they don't really have that press into the shoulders. What we want to do is we want to shift our weight a little bit more towards our hips. Bring our shoulders down as far as we can, or bring our chest down as far as we can. And breathe into that stretch. This enables every muscle on the back side of your body to get a nice, yummy stretch. On your next exhalation, slide your right knee up to meet your wrist, relaxing your left foot to the floor. And And as you inhale, walk your hands back. Press your chest up towards the heavens. Stretch into that back neck. Next exhalation, we're going to walk our hands forward. Coming down as far as is comfortable for you. It can be either to your elbows or all the way down to the floor. We want to try to keep our hips level. And we're breathing, 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 breathing. Pressing your hands into the floor, begin to walk them back alongside your knees. Curl your toes under and back, and as you exhale, press back to downward facing dog. Notice any difference in sensation now. Next exhalation, slide your left knee up to meet your wrist. Relax your right foot to the floor. Walk your hands back, raise up. Press your shoulder blades together and back. Look up towards the ceiling. Breathe into that stretch. Next exhalation, begin to walk your hands forward. Coming down as far as is comfortable for you. Again, being mindful to stay level in your hips. Pressing those hands into the floor, walk them back alongside your knees. Curl your toes under and back, and as you exhale, press back to downward facing dog. Again, take a few breaths here. Notice any change in sensation in your body. On your next inhalation, begin to walk your feet up to meet your hands. Knees are soft. We're just going to stay here in a forward bend, ragdoll. Relaxing into your lower back. Letting shoulders, head, neck be relaxed. Arms are just dangling. Slowly inhaling as you curl up your spine. Head and shoulders coming up last. Shoulders coming back as your head comes up. Welcome to mountain pose. So from here, as we get started into our standing poses, we're going to start off with the breath of joy. The breath of joy is 3/3 of an inhalation and 1 exhalation. So there's a third of an inhalation is 1 movement, another third is another movement, another third is another movement, and then an exhalation. we inhale, we're going to start to bring our arms up in front. We're going to inhale as we open wide. And then inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, throw your arms down. Inhale in front. Inhale, open. Inhale, up. Exhale, throw. Inhale, up in front. Inhale, open. Inhale, up overhead. Exhale, throw down. Inhale, up in front. Inhale, open wide. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, throw down. One more time. Inhale, up in front. Inhale, open wide. Inhale, up overhead. Exhale, throw it down. Shake it off. So let's bring our feet a little bit wider than hip distance and begin to twist. Let your arms flap your body. Let your twist come from your waist. Arms are like little noodles. And as you build up momentum, you can start to bring your back heel off the floor. And just notice what emotions and thoughts are attached to this movement. Beginning to bring this to stillness, we're going to let our heels come to the floor first. And then we're going to let the twist come to an end on its own. Stillness. We're going to bring our stance a little bit wider, feet splayed open. On our next inhalation, we're going to bring our arms up. We're going to turn towards our right leg. And as we exhale, we're going to bend down towards that right foot. Turn towards your left leg. Exhale, bend down. Inhale up. To the right. Exhale down. Inhale up. To the left. Exhale down. Inhale up. To the right. Exhale down. One more time to the left. Inhale up. To the left. Exhale down. Inhale as you come up. And as you exhale, bring your palms together, bend into your knees, and bring your hands to your heart. You want to make sure that your knees stay in line with your ankles, and they're your tall spine. We're not leaning forward, tall spine. Shoulders relaxed. Inhale as you come up, bringing your arms up towards the heavens. And as you exhale, let your arms come out to your side and down to your side as you step back. Shoulders relaxed. Extending up through the crown of your head. Next exhalation, bringing hands to heart. Getting ready for our balance pose. We're going to shift our weight to our left leg. And we're going to let our right knee just kind of go limp. Loose. And as we're standing here, even though our right foot is still on the floor, we're pretty much already balancing. Rooting into that left leg. Inhaling as we open our arms out to our sides. And as we exhale, we're going to bring our right knee up and we're going to wrap our arms around them. Interlacing our fingers around our knee. Holding it up close as we can to our body. Shoulders relaxed and we're breathing. Exhalation, release. Breath in, come to heart. Notice any change in sensation in your legs. Our balance, our sense of balance, comes primarily from our second chakra. Balance is a lot in our hips and less in our brain. Shifting your weight to your right leg, let your left knee go limp. Root into that right leg. As you inhale, bring your arms out to your sides. As you exhale, draw that left knee up and bring your hands around, interlace them around your knees. Press that knee into your chest, tall spine. Shoulders relax, and you're still breathing. Exhale as you release, bring your arms out to your side. Exhale, come to your heart. Take a deep breath. Next inhalation, scoop your hands forward and up. Look up at your hands at the heavens. As you exhale, fold forward, hinging at your hips, bringing your arms down in front, coming to forward bend. Relaxing into your lower back. Relaxing into your neck and your shoulders. As you inhale, slide your hands up to your knees, come to that flat back, pressing your shoulders back towards your hips as you extend out through the crown of your head. Activate those lower abdominal muscles. Exhale as you release down. Roll your spine, let your head, your neck, your shoulders become relaxed. Let go of tension in your lower back. Bring your hands to the floor, bend your knees so that you can bring your bottom all the way to the floor. Extending your feet out in front, coming to staff position, hands alongside your hips, tall spine, toes pointing up, shoulders pressing down. Activate those lower abs to maintain this posture. Next exhalation, bring your right knee into your chest. Wrap your hands around your right leg. Continue with that tall spine. Continue with the relaxed shoulders. On your next exhalation, bring your right knee down to the side. Bringing your arms up in front to shoulder height. Inhale as you open wide. As you exhale, begin to lead with your chest as you come forward. Keeping that spine nice and straight. And when you get as far forward as you can, then bring your arms around and grab hold of your left leg wherever you can. Now we want to continue to extend up and out through the crown of our head. We want to continue to press our shoulders back towards our hips. We want to keep a nice straight spine, as straight as we can. Breathing. On your next exhalation, go ahead and let your spine curl. Let your head come down towards your knees. Relax into the pose a little bit. If your knee needs to bend a little bit, it's okay. This isn't really about your hamstring. Inhale as you slowly come back up. And as you exhale, return to staff position. Keep the breath here. Notice any difference in sensation between your right leg and your left leg. Activate those lower abs. Next exhalation, bring your left knee in. Wrap your hands around your left leg. Shoulders stay relaxed. Spine stays tall. Exhaling as your left knee comes out to your left side. Bringing your arms up to shoulder height in front. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, begin to fold forward. Straight spine. And when you get as far as you can go, keeping your spine nice and straight, then bring your arms around and grab hold of your right leg wherever you can. Maintain this active pose, standing up through the crown of your head, pressing your shoulders back towards your hips. Straight spine, breathing. And as you stay here, breathe. Your body might let you go a little bit further, keeping your spine straight. Let yourself go wherever your body takes you. Next exhalation, begin to curl your spine. Allow your head to come down towards your knees. Relax into this a little bit. Inhale as you slowly come back up. returning to staff pose. Fall spine, shoulders pressing down towards the floor. Notice any change in sensation. Inhale as you draw your arms up in front to shoulder height. As you exhale, begin to lower your spine to the floor. Once your spine gets all the way to the floor, draw your arms up overhead, stretch your fingertips and toes. And then exhale as you draw your knees into your chest. Give them a hug. Press your shoulders down towards the floor. Then bringing your feet flat to the floor, hip distance apart. How far your feet are away from your body really depends on the length of your legs. As we come into bridge pose, you want to find that spot where your ankles and your knees are lined up with each other. Bridge pose can cause a lot of issues if you have knee problems. And so once we're up in bridge pose, make adjustments to find that sweet spot so that you're not putting too much pressure on your knees. If your knees start to hurt, it's okay to come out of the pose. So we want to bring our hands alongside our hips, palms facing down. And we're going to start off with some pelvic rocking. So as we exhale, it's a very slight movement. As we exhale, we're just going to press our lower back into the floor to rock our pubic bone up towards the ceiling. And as we inhale, we're going to release. We're going to do this a few times. Exhaling as you press your lower back into the floor. Inhale as you release. A few more times. The next time we press our lower back into the floor and rock our pelvic bone up. As we inhale, we're going to lift. Lifting as high as you can. And once you get as high as you can start to walk your shoulder blades together underneath. Interlacing your fingers underneath, pressing your forearms into the floor as you press even higher with those hips. Breathing. One more breath. And then as you exhale, release your hands from underneath and slowly lower your spine back to the floor. Once your spine gets all the way to the floor, bring your knees into your chest and give them a hug. Press your shoulders down. So from here, let's let ourselves just rock from side to side. Rocking can be as big or as little as you like. Giving your spine a little massage before we come into our next. And bringing this to stillness. We're going to bring our feet flat to the floor, knees up. This time we want our feet to be touching each other. As we exhale, we're going to bring our arms out to our sides, palms facing out. Taking a breath in. On your next exhalation, let your knees fall open. Relaxing into your inner thighs. Letting go and letting gravity take over. Each breath consciously relaxing a little bit more into those inner thighs. Inhaling as you bring your knees back up. Exhaling as they come into your chest. Wrap your arms around them. Rock from side to side. Coming to stillness. We're going to extend our arms back out to our sides. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, let both knees come down to your right. Relaxing as you exhale. Inhale as you come back to center. And as you exhale, let both knees drop to your left. Relaxing into the twist. Nice deep breath. Inhaling as you come back to center. As you exhale, wrap your arms around your knees. Give them a hug. Rock from side to side. this to stillness, bring our hands to the tops of our knees. And keeping those knees together, we're going to draw big circles on the ceiling of our knees, massaging our sacrum. Next time your knees come into your chest, reverse your circle. The next time your knees come into your chest, give them one last really good hug. If you want to, you can draw your forehead up to your knees. And as you exhale, extend your legs out in front, allowing your feet to splay open, allowing your arms to rest comfortably at your sides. And if your lower back is bothering you, it's okay to tuck a pillow or something under your knees to support your lower back. Keep the pressure off. You want to find that spot on the back of your head where your chin is level with your chest. You don't want to be sticking your chin up towards the ceiling. You want to be parallel to the floor. Close your eyes. Begin to bring your awareness back to your breath. Allowing your body's muscles to become fully relaxed. Letting them draw heavy towards the earth. Becoming heavier and heavier with each exhalation. Begin to imagine that you're walking along a garden path. Earth below your bare feet, cool, soft, so rich. The earth has an orange tinge to it. You can smell the richness of the soil. You can feel the warmth of the sun touching your skin. And with each breathing, cool and breathe. Leaves in the trees above rustle with the breeze. Mother Nature's wind chime. Song of Mother Nature coming from birds. And along either side of the path, the most vibrant orange marigold you have ever seen. Full of depth of color, hue, distance, you can hear the trickling sound of water growing louder and louder as you walk towards it. As you approach the babbling brook, the bed of the stream is made completely of rock. Rocks of all shapes and sizes. As you look down into the water, you can see sparkles, little bits of gold. Big koi fish swimming by with the current. And the trickling sound of the water as it passes over the rocks adds to the symphony of Mother Nature's song. Comes to a rock that is just big enough for you to sit down on. As you sit upon the rock, you pass the palm of your hand over the rock as though you're petting it, feeling all of its little bumps and grooves, admiring the fossils embedded within it. Noticing little flecks of orange in the rock. You dip your bare feet into the stream. The water is cool. You can feel the current brushing past your toes. Close your eyes, smile, and you let all of your other senses take over. Letting yourself feel connected to the earth, Mother Nature. Letting yourself feel the joy, the beauty, the perfection. Gently beginning to deepen your breath. Allowing your consciousness to travel back to this space. Letting your fingers and your toes start to wiggle. Your next inhalation, draw your arms up overhead, stretch through your fingertips and your toes. And as you exhale, draw your knees into your chest. roll to one side and rest for a moment in a fetal position. Keeping your eyes closed. On your next inhalation, press your top hand into the floor to press yourself up to a comfortable seated position, keeping your eyes closed. Finding that tall spine, shoulders relaxed. Bring your hands to your heart. As you go forth in the rest of your day and the rest of this week, consciously, with intention, every day engage in an activity that brings you pleasure. Give this to yourself as part of your yoga practice. In closing this session, I invite you to chant the sound of Om with me one time. Your breath in. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May you bring this feeling of peace and well-being with you for the rest of your day. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.